Seek out the Inquisition's calificador Pedro Llorente. His tribunal meets in a building on the far side of town.
You're not coming?
Oh no, I am too well known here. If a tragedy should befall Pedro, I'll need an alibi.
Tomas Torquemada, an unexpected but welcome visit.
I require neither your blessing nor your permission to enter here, Pedro. How is our prisoner?
A staunch one. He refuses to convert or confess.
Most who are brought here feel they have God's protection, no matter what their faith. And yet, they always tremble with fright. But you dismiss the idea of God altogether, and yet you show no fear. Remarkable. Rodrigo Borgia was right to have me arrest you and your cohorts. Your lack of faith is a disease. Let the heretic bleed.
Already dead. So it was the Spaniard himself who had these men arrested and branded heretics. I won't allow the remaining 5 to share this man's fate.
Many thanks, brother.
Get in! He got away!
You have my thanks.
There he is!
Many thanks, brother.
Assassin!
my thanks.
What in God's name is going on here? 4 escaped heretics?
We did not anticipate such an organized resistance, Your Holiness.
You assumed the people of Zaragoza would shrug off the random imprisonment of 6 eminent men?
We accused them of countless heresies, Pedro, publicly.
Your duties do not end with their imprisonment, they begin there! Whoever freed those 4 men will certainly be looking for the last. Guard our prisoner at all costs, or Torquemada will personally supervise your disemboweling.
My most heartfelt thanks, stranger.
Nothing strange about me, friend. We're one and the same.
Ezio, the shadows of my city are moving again. How many of our brothers were you able to find?
5 of 6. An Inquisitor named Torquemada murdered one before I could reach him.
That would be Tomas Torquemada, the King's Grand Inquisitor. He must be here to speak with Pedro Llorente.
I saw them together. It appears their orders to arrest the assassins came directly from Rodrigo Borgia himself.
Just as we suspected. Contact between the Templars and Inquisitors. Both these men must be stopped. Pedro will be easy to find here in Zaragoza. But locating Torquemada may take some time.
I'm a patient man, Sanchez.
What's this? You're not allowed in here?
Excuse my intrusion, but I was told you might know how to get me in contact with the Templars.
The Templars? Surely you're joking, young man. The Templars were disgraced and disbanded 2 centuries ago. Rumors of their continued activities are as reliable as fairy tales.
That's a shame, Padre. If they don't exist, they won't be able to save you. Pedro is dead, but I have neither seen nor heard any sign of Torquemada.
I guessed you wouldn't. It's a pity the Queen failed to mention to me that her dear Grand Inquisitor was in town.
You have spoken with Queen Isabella?
I work for her, Ezio, as her treasurer. While you were out freeing our brothers, I was attending a finance meeting.
An assassin embedded in the monarchy's highest ranks. Fascinating.
We have one of her ears, and it may be that the Templars have the other. Naturally, Isabella and King Ferdinand are ignorant of our infiltration. Come, I will tell you more on the road to Granada.
I have freed those I came to rescue. I should be returning to Italia.
Ezio, I beg you to stay and help me. We are on the fringe of a Grand Templar scheme. Come, I will explain.
You have gained the ability to block arrows. Press the R button at the exact moment an arrow comes in contact with the ancestor to block it.
And so, spurred by their desire to see the Kingdom of Hispania united by a single faith, the Inquisitors convinced the Queen and King to drive out the remaining Moors. This is why war rages here in Granada. The Palace of Alhambra and the city surrounding it are the last Moorish strongholds on the continent.
It sounds like the battle is already won.
One would think, but for some reason the Moors continue to fight. Perhaps King Muhammad XII has a death wish. Halt. We have reached the outskirts of the city. It is a disputed territory and still quite dangerous.
What is our course?
We'll do a sweep of the area and eliminate all threats. We must make it safe for the civilians to move about. We have quelled the worst violence, but pockets of resistance remain. Bands of lawless soldiers are harassing civilians. We cannot let this city descend into anarchy. When you are certain the civilians are safe, meet me in the chapel at the center of the village.
Soldiers kidnapped my wife and child! Follow me, sir, quickly!
him!
There he is! Mercy! There he is!
Assassin!
Mercy!
I found it!
There he is! Luis Santangel? This is an unusual coincidence.
Not a coincidence at all, Ezio. Sanchez sent word that you might be joining us. We assassins run in close circles, after all.
The world is not so large as it feels, is it?
Wherever you go, you are bound to find one of us working in secret, in the court of a monarch, for instance.
Both of you work for Isabella and Ferdinand?
It has taken many years and reluctant conversions to gain their confidence, but it has been necessary. The king and queen are easily swayed by pious blather.
There will be time later to explain our purpose in greater detail, but we have need of your skills now. A Templar spy is passing false information to King Muhammad inside the city, encouraging him to continue the fight. Find the secret passage the spy is using before killing him.
If this war does not end swiftly, the Templars will continue to use the chaos to their advantage.
You there! Open the gate to the catacombs!
Off to consult King Muhammad, are you? I don't understand that fool. Why does he keep us fighting this pointless war?
Are you being insubordinate, soldier? Just open the damn gates!
Yes, sir. The poor lad's got no idea, does he?
And it had better stay that way. If anyone knew we were prolonging the war deliberately, it would alter the Queen's tactics.
By God, you Templars convolute even the simplest plans.
Our assassin returns. Did you find the spy?
I did. I overheard him talking about keeping España embroiled in this war deliberately.
Interesting. First they see Christopher's map, then they come to España to exacerbate a war that does not concern them.
We have suspected for some time that the Templars were planning their own expedition west. This may be their way of delaying Christopher's journey.
That atlas must contain wonders to inspire such broad schemes.
Indeed, but we will not know how true they are until Christopher has set sail, and that won't happen until this war is over.
I fear something terrible has happened to King Muhammad. He was once an ally to the Assassins, but we have not heard from him in many months. Find him if you can, if the Templars haven't already.
I'll enter through the catacombs. The Templar spy preferred that route. Explosions from above, as the siege started again.
Switches can open doors in the environment. To activate a switch, move close to it and press the X button.